salt of the earth, then our taste gon' stale. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Rap is just a free throw. I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop the mic. Taking my home.
I was 24, trying to see 25. I was
burned down Sodom, turn Babylon into Rumble. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak.
Looked around, all I saw was death in the streets. That's why every time I speak, I put life in the beat. They ask me why I ain't smile, life ain't sweet. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Looked around, all I death is death in the streets. That's why every time I speak, life in the beat. They ask me why I ain't smile, nigga, life ain't sweet. Black man, Hispanic man, we got no time to be weak. Now I said it best, you know we just surviving the times, and it's survival of the fit. Strong survive. That's why each and every day I pray to the Most High, cause most of my people ain't make it to see 25. I was 24 trying to see 25, but the shit that I'm spitting crackers ain't gonna want me alive. I was 24 trying to see 25, but the shit that I'm spitting crackers ain't gonna want me alive. I was 24 trying to see 25, but the shit that I'm spitting crackers ain't gonna want me alive. Less it's 25 to life and I'm stuck in a cell. 23 hours to slot, yo my nigga, that's hell. We the salt of the earth and our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people to fail. We the salt of the earth, our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people. We the salt of the earth and our taste gone stale. Living in a system set up for my people to fail. It's time to come together, that's the only way to excel. May the Lord's anger rain down fury like hellfire and brimstone. Revert these devils to Flintstones. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble with it. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble with it. Burn down Sodom, burn down Sodom, burn down Sodom, turn Babylon into rubble. Burn down Sodom, turn Babylon, rubble with the angel in the line of Judah, king of the jungle. Ephraim is the flame, turn the Esau into stubble. This the patience of the saints, so always remain humble. He who endures to the end will see this place crumble. Blessed is the man who sees the fall of his enemies. His prophecy is destiny. Been at war for centuries, victims of lost identity, but now we got the recipe. The Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. Blessed is the man who sees the fall of his enemies. His prophecy is destiny. Been at war for centuries, victims of lost identity, but now we got the rest. The Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. I said the Bible is the remedy for healing all extremities. We speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Still speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. Still speak the truth until the day that we die. The day that we die, the day that we die. Still I rep the Most High until the day that I die. We still
put the bars together with anger and vengeance, praying that the breath of my enemies get extinguished. Niggas rhyme nursery like I'm here in Disney. How can I spit soft when crackers hit wanna end me? Trying to take my life and my kids without a father. Trying to take my life and my kids without a father. Trying to take my life and my kids without a father. That's why you see me rolling around with that revolver, 6-shooter on me like I'm in the Wild West. Call them trying to steal them bars, they want the style next. 6-shooter on me like I'm in the Wild West. Call them trying to steal them bars, they want the style. 6-shooter on me like the Wild West. Call them trying to steal them bars, they want the style next, but they can't duplicate. Y'all where they recuperate. Came a long way from moving perks about the Super 8. Hotel, motel, wet-headed wholesale. Now you might see me with fringes all on my coattail. Hotel, motel, wet-headed wholesale. Now you might see me with fringes all on my coattail, looking like a Hebrew. But I don't beef over the web, just step to me when I see you. Nose triangle on that 50 cal Eagle. Not even a main event, it's just a preview. Right before the movie, big budgets and Uzi. Big butted bitches, low 30 up to the Thule. Nigga so groovy, come and check the stilo. I leave, they talking again, it's like I'm Debo. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop the mic, taking my home. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. I'm done, drop the mic, taking my home. Rap is just a free throw, I got the game sewn. When I'm done, drop the mic, taking my home. So it won't fall in the hands of fuck niggas. Me, I play the cards I'm dealt with Trump niggas. Ball on these haters, they swear I could dunk, nigga. Want, nigga. Choppers fit nice in the trunk, nigga. A problem over here, you can see me out front, nigga. Jump, nigga. Mean if you froggy, I front. Nigga, front nigga, front nigga, front nigga, front nigga, front. 6-shooter on me like I'm in the Wild West.
We speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We speak the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We speak the truth until the day that we die. The day that we die. The day that we die. I'll let the Most High until the day that I die. We're still here, die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We spit the truth until the day that we die. Survival of the fit, only the strong survive. We speak the truth until the day that we die. Day that we die. Day that we die.
Pando, kill the beat.
I don't know who, somebody need to hear this. Y'all speak Hebrew, that's Yiddish. How the fuck you try to label us anti-Semitic? We the Israelites, blacks, native Hispanics. The Germans get locked up for the Holocaust. Meanwhile, black people still up in the Holocaust. 100 million of us died in the transatlantic. 6 million died. Y'all want the world to never forget it. You can never be a Jew. You a Ashkenaz. This ain't a star dum-dum. A gun that would die. Yeah, Yeezy told the truth and got ostracized. Not one person in the Bible had on the yarmulke. We were slaves in America like we was in Egypt. Y'all don't even fit the curses in the Torah neither. Y'all was blind to the truth. I had to make it clear how Jerusalem, your land, your people came from Europe. That was 1947. Your menorah got 9 sticks. It's really only 7. Yeah, it's us against the world. Armageddon. This what happened when you inherit lies from your ancestors. Y'all the synagogue of Satan with them black hats. Your whole nation sitting ducks, Aflacs, bunch of thieves and culture vultures ain't nothing kosher. To tell the truth, you vagabonds don't have a culture. Macedonia, Alexander and Philip, you a convert, so tell me, how the fuck is you Israel? That don't make you the people just cause you litter. Why my people can't hate your people like y'all hate Hitler? All the prophets was black and was called nigga. Y'all don't even fit the description that's in the scriptures. Abraham, all the way down to Jacob, we the real Jews. Y'all don't study Christ, y'all follow the Talmud. Keep it real, yeah, let's keep it real. Cold hard truth, it give you chills. Say y'all Jewish cause y'all ain't really them. About to do them like Hammond, it's the Feast of Purim. UBK defeated, it's an easy win. We was born and y'all even took hold of his heel, then out came his little red bastard and they kosher deals. It's only 12 tribes, y'all trying to make it 13. Esau despised his birthright, the Lord cursed him. He ain't the devil who is, I'm still searching. Ask your rabbi why he get them babies herpes. I don't know what's worse, that or you claiming that you a Maccabee. I'm about to cancel, everybody try to cancel ye. I ain't afraid to speak, it's what I do. They riding to the core, I'm just judging them by their fruit. Cause they ain't suffering curses. If I was carnal, I promise I'll punch you in person. I know that's an uncomfortable subject. They making millions off our culture and black people suffering from it. Yeah, they don't believe in Christ. They the Antichrist. Make a living off of niggas. They're a parasite. I ain't afraid to tell the truth. Niggas terrified. I'm about to go DEFCON 4. I ain't satisfied.
That is proof. That is absolute proof that they know we are the real Jews. That's absolute proof. Now you got the records. Go find me a white Jew on any archaeology in Egypt anywhere. You will never find a piece of archaeology with white people as slaves in Egypt. So don't tell me that they were slaves and it's their identity, and they know it. And I know blasphemy of them, but they are Jews. They are not. The Lord knows the blasphemy of you so-called white people that say you are Jews and you are not Jews. You are not the people of the law. You are not God's chosen people. God's chosen people are living in the ghettos of America. God's chosen people are in poverty and depression in the streets of America. God's chosen people are walking around in America with no identity. That's where God's chosen people are.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Fine, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. They mad, up to solid, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. No, they want my life, I ain't worried, I got right for it. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga. Watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately. You is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circles. Oh, you can keep your features. Me and my don't keep my stuff. And it feel like Jeepers on niggas. Say they want some smoke, dog. So I brought these chimney sweets. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we running. Bitch, don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. If you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine in. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I fed, he nice, but he don't show them skills, how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Oh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. I heard they want my life, I ain't worried, I got rate for real. Take over in effect, yeah, I'm fully focused. You might not see it on me, just know it's women, that bitch fully loaded. Yeah, we up and rolling. Told them I need major motion. Think I'm joking, I'ma school them niggas like they baby Jody. Got it out the dust, now I'm too clean, don't know why they hate me. What you want out life, dog? Guns and butter, baby boy. UPK top, dog. Certified road runner. I'ma turn that eco-line van to a damn tank. I got chopper stash in the attic like they had Frank. They had that shit on lock till I snapped on them like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See, I'm throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He's nice, but he don't show the skills, how I show the skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel, how I work the wheel. Oh, I got a man, circle tight, yeah, vacuum seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got ready for real.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch. What you talking about? If that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade your line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm about it. UPK, too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walk around like they don't know nothing. And a lame nigga fall for 'em and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Shoulda took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a police hoe. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. It's a Tennessee, but she luring. And a sucker duck bitch ass boy, fuck nigga over that bitch mugger. I say, if that nigga won't walk, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, but he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think? Well, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bought it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood, a hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't none of me. Base up while I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip roll like limousine. I shoot your ass in the spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in the temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. You squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing to me to damn kill you. I stuck in his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga got popped off for a neck. If that nigga won't want, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. South Coast shit, we bout it. UPK, shoot solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood or hood? More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn hoe ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
Backstage.
Cops killing niggas, man. Word up, man. Voting ain't gonna help us, man. Marching ain't gonna help us, man. Protesting ain't gonna help us, man.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me, like me, like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me. Gray skies overhead just isn't looking likely, but I try to do the right thing like Spike Lee, and I talk to God, the one and almighty. Lord, please have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me. Yeah.
Lord, please have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me.
Have mercy on
Man, this
me.
shit ain't no joke, man. This shit ain't no joke. Like the boy cried wolf, I ain't blowing no smoke. You don't gotta look far to see it ain't no hope in this fucked up world. I'm just trying to stay afloat. I grew up in the ghetto in the middle of the streets, H-E-L-L, the belly of the beast. Thanksgiving came around, I wasn't having no feast when the landlord talking about breaking out lease. Goddamn, what's next? My girl broke up with your boy and she did it in the text that if I couldn't have nothing that I could have love besides love for the money and selling these drugs. Sometimes it seems like it's the only way out, but every day I'm getting older and it's getting played out. Can't end up in the pen trying to find a way out. Lord forgive me for my sins, when my heart gave out. My dad died, biggest loss I ever had to take. He a big part of the reason I'm the man I am today. And moving on was a move I wasn't trying to make, but I got sons now, so I gotta lead them out straight. And even though success is looking unlikely, I stay mighty and pray nightly and remain doing the right thing like Spike Lee, which is hard in this life for a nigga like me. All my life I had to fight like my name's Sophia. Always had heart and in my heart was no fear. Boy, I stayed in some trouble always stay near. When you black in America, that's all you cold here, I can't lie. Some days I want to break down and cry. For me and my people that's fighting to stay alive. Cause living ain't living when you living to survive. Guess we living in hell till the heavens arrive. Now I mean,
what it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me.
Like me.
What it's like for a nigga like me. Gray skies overhead just isn't looking likely, but I try to do the right thing like Spike Lee, and I talk to God, the one and almighty. Lord, please have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me. Yeah.
Lord, please have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me.
Have mercy on me. What it's like in this life for a nigga like me. Every day I gotta fight my demons. Wake up, thank God I'm breathing. Cause all nightmares, America's dreaming. Trying to find a way to make it while surrounded by heathens. No stress long as I got a coat and I'm eating. I'm blessed and I know the Most High's the reason. But my heart's bleeding through my sleeve is seeping. For all the things that I've been peeping. Type of shit make you say fuck it and sleeping. Cause while you was sleeping during the evening, for brothers got gunned down over the weekend. Stretched out in the streets left leaking. Laid out, white sheet, mom's grieving. All lives gotta have more meaning than another nigga dead in the paper I'm reading. Baby mama bitching every time that you're speaking. Talking like she gonna take the kids as she's leaving. How we go from kids to ending up in the deep end. Sink or swim, lose or win, saint or sin. Where does the change begin? And when does the bullshit end? Cause I wake up in the morning, gotta do it again. Go to sleep, go to work, and just do it again. Damn. Can't pretend, cause when you stand out, it's hard to blend. And what I stand for, don't fold the bend. Cause I heard real folks don't got too many friends. Cause when you speak the truth, then you tend to offend. So while I grip in this pen. Lord, please have mercy on me. Amen.
It's time for my people to come together and rise up. The only way we gonna take our royalty back, man, is if we do just that, man. Take it back. Kwame Yashala, nigga. It's time for us to rise out of our oppression. A wise man told me each one teach one. So I need you to reach out to your brothers and sisters and teach them, man. There's no reason we should still be getting hung from trees in this day and age, man. Lord, please have mercy on me.
Tajia too. I'm in there. Most High in Christ. All right, clap it up. All right, shalom. Yahweh Shem Yahshai Barakathum to all the brothers. Shalom out there by Shem Yahshai to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started at 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the Command Johanna. Oh, I don't know if they can hear me. And since 1969, we've been teaching that so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the true Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. Of course, today we're going to be talking about racism in the Bible. Oh my goodness. Most High Christ. We're talking about racism in the Bible. Because when we speak about God's chosen people, it's always perceived to be as racism. When we talk about blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans being God's chosen people, it's always perceived to be as racism. What happens when we go out on the street and we talk about God, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans being God's chosen people? You call?
Sir, if I may, when we go out and teach our people, they always come up against us, ask us, well, what about the white man?
You talking about like when we come in and teach separatism and all that? Like when we say like we gotta join together and they try to include the
we teach our people. They always ask, what about the white man? They never ask, well, what about Kim Jong-un? What about Jackie Chan?
Hey.
They always want to know about the white man.
We always want to know about it. Like, what about him? But you never ask about the Chinese people or anything. You're right. You're correct. That's correct. They always have something to say about what about the white man? Or what about the oppressor? Right. But when we speak about us coming together, they say that's racist. When they speak about us, joining together and separating, that's racist. Us being God's chosen people, oh, that is racist. Racist. But when we talk like the Jewish man, he believes in his whole thing, his own separate thing, but nobody ever questions him. Nobody ever questions the Jewish man. When they say that they're the chosen people, right. Nobody ever thought about that. Nobody ever thought about questioning him when they say that he's the chosen people. Like he could be saying something completely different from what the scriptures say, and you wouldn't even know because we don't even question him. We don't question the Jewish man when it comes to what his beliefs are. And his beliefs ain't even in the Bible. What he believes is not even in the Bible. You know how I know? Because the menorah is theirs is actually 9, right? You brought this out to me that it was 9. And what the Bible's supposed to be is 7. It's supposed to be 7 candlesticks. Theirs is 9. It's not even the Bible says it's supposed to be 7, while theirs is 9. And then what's crazy is they're over there doing things that are not even according to the Bible. They're doing absolutely outlandish things over there. But we don't question them. We don't question them at all. We still think that they're the chosen people of God. We still think that they're the people that the Lord chose. And we don't say that's racist. But when we come out and say the Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the chosen people, we say that's racist. And that's hatred. Y'all are separate, separate. None of that. Like, no, that's hate speech, is what they say. They say we speak in hate speech, and it's not of God. It's not in the Bible. Like, that's not according to the Bible. Y'all speaking hate speech. Nobody ever questioned the Jewish man for the things that he does. They always got to question us, even though we follow the Bible according to what the Bible tells us to follow. We follow it exactly. We follow it exactly. But the Jewish man, he don't follow the Bible exactly according to what the Bible says. Does he? He doesn't. He does not. Go ahead.
It's like according to the Torah, you're an Israelite through your father. That's numbers, right?
That's another thing. That's another thing right there. You're right.
Like, I don't know where they get it from being a part of your mother.
Yeah.
There's nowhere in the Torah.
There's absolutely nowhere in there because they don't follow the Bible. And nobody questions them. Nobody questions them at all. Nobody be like, you know what? Hold on. You're supposed to be doing this according to the Bible. You're supposed to be, you're a Jew according to your father's seed, not your mother's. Your mother don't even carry the seed, but you're not a Jew according to your mother. But nobody has ever questioned that. Nobody has ever said like, oh, hold on, that's not in the scriptures. That's not in the Bible. It's not even in the Torah. Nobody questions them. But everybody comes up against us and questions us. They question the truth. I mean, it's crazy because they out there with the gay pride flags. Well, the LGBTQs, like the BTQ, they're out there with that, and nobody ever questions them. They're out there having LGBTQ parades. Nobody ever questions them. Why ain't anybody questioning? That's not in the Bible. Most definitely not in the Bible. Neither is it in the Torah. So why is nobody questioning that? But then when strong men come out to the street and tell you that you got to get off coke, you got to get off drugs, and you got to separate from this place, and that you got to join with your brothers, they call us hate. They say it all. No, it's not in the Bible. No. We're supposed to join with the white man. That's what they say. I don't know, what about the white? We can't leave the white man behind. We can't leave the oppressor behind. That's exactly what they say. But we don't ever question these things. Like, it's crazy because they're over there abusing children. They're abusing children, but we never question them. You know how they got busted for being in that tunnel? In that tunnel deep down there, who knows what they was doing up in there? They was probably abusing children and doing all kinds of wicked things. But we still don't question. We still don't question them at all. You don't question them. We don't question that. Well, when we come out here and tell you that you gotta get off drugs and you gotta join with your brothers, we question that. We're like, nah, that's not in the Bible. No, nah, not in my Bible. Like, then, you know what? This is how, like, we live two completely different lives. Two completely different lives. And the oppressor, or the Jewish man, he has been able to absolutely live and take our identity and live with it. Living rich and comfortable. That's how you know that he is not the chosen people of the Most High. Like, the power that he has, the way that he's able to live, is how you know that he is not God's chosen people. That's how you know. Because of all the power and all the riches that he has. Now, I have a serious question. I have a very serious question. And everybody in the chat can answer too. But, like, do you think the Jewish man, the average Jewish man, would switch the average black man today? Would switch his place, would live the life that the average black man lives today?
Like, sir, for me.
Go ahead.
No.
Law, but Anybody in the chat? Anybody can answer. Like everybody, like let me see how many no's we get. Cause God, no sweat, no sweat. But do you think the average Jewish man will switch places with the average black man? Taziah don't want to answer. Damn, Taziah on there.
So like it, sir. I can answer. I thought you was waiting on responses from the chat.
No, I'm
okay.
Everybody
well,
can
then,
answer.
Okay, sir. Well then, absolutely not. They can't. Is they're not they're not equipped. They're not physically equipped. They're not spiritually equipped to deal with life how we deal with, how the Israelites deal with, the true Israelites deal with. They don't have it in them. That's why they need other governments to help them fight their wars. We don't need help from other governments. We got the Most High. You know what I mean? And that's all we need. He's got to send the cold right here in Texas right now. It's cold, you know, and that'll humble somebody down. That could put an army down. So yeah, they can't handle it, man. No. So the answer is no. So that
Yeah, the answer is no. It's no. Oh, let me share the class real quick. I'm tripping. The answer is no. That's absolutely correct. The average Jewish man would not switch places with the average black man. It's crazy because we think that it's because in our minds we think that everybody wants to be black because of how our music. We think that everybody wants to be black because of how we play basketball or how we how we dress and everything. And that's not it. Nobody wants to be black. Nobody wants to be black. I mean, everybody will try to act black or take our ideas, but nobody wants to truly be black. Nobody wants to truly go through the things that black, Hispanics, and Native Americans go through. Right. Yes, Hispanics are black people too. They go through the same problems that black people go through too. We all go through the same problems. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We go through the same oppression, and nobody wants to go through that oppression that we go through. Nobody wants to go through that hard struggle that we go through. Nobody, because we are not all the same. We're not all the same. We live completely different lives and we have completely different experiences in life than what the oppressor has. We live completely different lives. Like, we are not the same. We don't have the same experience in life. Jewish man don't gotta wake up and struggle with the bills and everything. He wakes up feeling free, while we wake up feeling caged up and crumbled by all these bills and oppressed by everything that's put on us. We're not the same. He's able to get up and go walk around, while when we get up, we're not able to really go outside, because we go outside, there's a chance we may end up getting shot. Right. We live completely two different lives. We're not the same people at all. But it's crazy because when we bring out the truth of the scriptures, I'll say that is BS. And then y'all be like, oh, no. We got to all gather together and we're all equal. We're not all equal. But then like I say, we come out and try to tell the truth that we're not all equal. That we've got to separate, and then all of a sudden, hey, no, we are all equal. We're all conjoined together. If that were true, well, then why don't y'all trade places with us? Why don't y'all trade places with us? Come and see what the life of a black man is. Come and live the average black man life. Trade places with us. If we're all equal, like y'all say, if we're all equal, why don't they come and trade places with the average black man? Why don't y'all do that? If we're so-called all equal. Why don't the Chinese man come and trade places with you? You come and trade places with the average Black, Hispanic, and Native American. The Jewish man trade places with the average Black, Hispanic, and Native American. Why don't they come and trade places with us? Because the truth is, we're absolutely not equal. We're not equal. We are not equal at all. And it was crazy is there was a movie that that's actually called Trading Places with Eddie Murphy. Remember that movie where he traded places with the white dude because the white dude was trying to live himself? Dang, you never watched that? Where like where Eddie Murphy trade places with him and like yeah. He trade places and he because the white man or the oppressor was finna kill himself. He was finna kill himself and off himself because he couldn't live the average life of a Black, Hispanic, and Native. They cannot like Atazia was saying, they cannot live the lifestyles that we live. They're not physically capable or able to live the lifestyle that we live. Like the things that we go through, they're not able to go through that. You think about all the average Black man's life and think about all the struggles he go through from a day-to-day basis, and you think that these people are going to be able to go through that? Absolutely not. No. I mean, what was that dude who they found? If I guess his like business was tumbling or something, and he unalived himself because he was either losing money or he's getting sued or something. It was either Bath and Body Works or it was one of those. But he ended up jumping out of a window because he was losing millions. They cannot. I mean, just to lose millions and then end your life. Like, dang, I can't tell you how many like Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans are so poor. We ain't got no money. We walking around with zero to our name. And we not out here unaliving ourselves. They cannot live the lifestyle that we live. Like, Con, go ahead.
Thank you. I just want to go back to that movie that you was talking about. By the way, that's an old ass movie. But nonetheless, the whole premise was whether a Judite or an Edomite, like, so the stalkers they bet $1 on who was going to be successful, and one of them said, the Edomite, he's going to break down and not come up, and the other one, while he's down, he's going to come up and make something out of it. And that's what Eddie Murphy did in the movie. I just thought it was something notable to say, like, but they bet $1 on it. Like, that was, you know what I'm saying? This is a game for them. It's, you know what I mean? It's just playing with with our people, like cattle in the ranch. That's all I wanted to say, sir. So like,
I mean, that's absolutely true. They view our lives as like we're cattle. I mean, they used to trade us for money. And that's exactly the same way they view us to this day. They view you the same exact way. Ain't no difference. Just like in football, they view you the same exact way. That's why they bet on you. They bet on you. They trade for you. They trade players. It's the same thing. It's like ranch owners or slave owners trading in slaves from different teams. If you weren't good enough, you get traded. Just like that. Because they view you exactly the same. They just put it in a different way to make you feel less threatened. But yeah, that movie is an old movie. I did see that movie as a kid. So yeah. Movie is an old movie. But you know what? The way we live is absolutely unnormal. You know what? If you've ever put a one in the chat, if you've ever had to warm up bath water, or you know what, not warm up, like warm up bath water in a pot and then throw it in the tub. Like if you've ever had to do that, if you know what I'm talking about. Like if you've ever had to warm up bath water and then carry it to the bathtub, put a one in the chat. You say you did it, you call? Yeah, I know I've had to do it before. And not because it's cold outside, because your sink was wet, just because you know you were struggling and your electric bill, you know, and all that was cut off. Your water was cut off. Like, I know a lot of black Hispanics and Native Americans can relate to that. We could definitely relate to that. Relate to that. Like, put a one in the chat. How is anybody putting the one in the chat? I mean, it's probably all black people. Because we are the only ones who relate to that. I know everybody know what I'm talking about. We're the only ones who relate to that. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are the only people who relate to that. Huh? Oh, Taziara, something? Go ahead, Taziara.
It's like, yeah, I couldn't put a one in the chat because if I do, it's gonna click me out of it when I. But yeah, man, that's real, and you know, these other nations, they will not, they will complain. They will go to the government and say, "We need hot water. We need warm water." You know what I mean? Yeah, and they'll get it. We do that. Yeah, get to work. That's it. That's crazy.
Oh, like it's funny because like I was gonna say that next. Like if you ask a regular Chinese man or a regular Arab in the city, they're gonna look at you like if you ask them if they ever had to warm up some bath water and put it in warm up some bath water in a pot and put it in the bathtub, they're gonna look at you like you got two heads on you. Like what the heck? Like what? It's coming out of the spigot. What do you mean? What do you need to warm up hot bath water for? And they gonna look at you sideways, real crazy, because they've never had to go through that. You ask an oppressor or let me tell you, what do you need to do that for? Because it comes out of the spigot, brother. That's how they be. But they're gonna look at you crazy because they've never had to go through that before. Like the things that you go through, Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, it's abnormal. It's out of the ordinary. Like, think about the way you live. You take things and you make it normal. You make it real normal. Like a bath water, that's not normal. That's not normal way of life. It's not normal way of living. I mean, think about the things that we eat. Those are not normal things that you should eat every day, but we make it a normal day thing to eat, like noodles. You're not supposed to eat noodles every day, but we eat them every day. Right. We eat noodles every single day because that's how poor we is. Like, shoot, our ability to adapt is adapt to any situation or any condition is a superpower and a curse. It's a superpower and a curse. Right. Because we are able to adapt to any situation. Any situation. Look, we at the bottom. And we are adapting to this situation. But you know, the average, the oppressor would not be able to adapt to these situations. All these other nations, they wouldn't be able to adapt to these situations. But Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you can adapt to these situations because that's your superpower and curse. because we're also adapting to things that we shouldn't adapt to. Like there was a point in time in the scriptures where we would never eat pork. We'd rather die. But now look at this. Now it's one of our normal dietary foods. We eat it on a normal now. There's things that on this earth that we would never do. But now look at this. Now we do it at the norm. Like nobody would be able to survive the way we live. Nobody. No other nation would be able to survive and go through the things that you go through. Sleeping in your car. How many Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans have been through that? Sleeping in your car because you got kicked out of your house. The oppressor, he doesn't have to experience that. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we have to experience that. Our Hispanic brothers are experiencing that at the border right now.
Right.
They ain't got no home, but they're coming over here with no home. Like nobody else will be able to survive and go through the things that we go through at all. Like, you know what's crazy is we've all had a family member that was on drugs, that was a drug addict. Like we all have a family member. Like raise your hand if you know a family member that was on drugs. Right? Hell yeah.
It's like, sir, if I may.
Go on.
Us Blacks and Hispanics, we're one people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we all have experienced this.
Exactly.
We're too well familiar with this situation. They're like majority of our men are knocked away because of this.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's why it's like certain that's why these classes right here are imperative to our nation.
Mm-hmm.
As people, these classes are imperative to our nation. That way we can learn on how to follow the Most High and stay out of the oppression, the oppressor's prison system because of drugs, sir.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I have to say.
God, and that's what I meant by our ability to adapt is a superpower and a curse. It's a curse because we're adapting to things that we don't need to adapt to. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you'll see a normal drug addict on the street, and it's so normal that you know what we do instead of helping that brother or acknowledging that brother, we keep on walking by. You walking in the alleyway, you see a normal crackhead on the street, and we keep on walking by because now it's normal to us because we've adapted to it. We've adapted to that way of lifestyle, the way of life. We've adapted to it. We've adapted to it because it's now normal to us. It's now an everyday thing. You see a normal every day. You see a crackhead on the street, and we ignore them and walk by them and walk past them like it's nothing. That's why I'm saying we have a superpower. I mean, it's a superpower and a curse for us to be able to adapt to. It's a curse because we're able to adapt to things that we shouldn't, like I said.
Right.
Like a family member molesting or someone. Everybody knows that in a Black, Hispanic, and Native American family, we all know someone that got molested. We all know someone. Whether it's you, whether it's someone in our family who got molested, and we do nothing about it. Either we not protecting the victim or we not taking away the molester. We're not taking them away, but it's normal to us. We say nothing about it because that's a normal thing that happens in the Black, Hispanic, and Native American household. That's a normal thing. That's why it's a curse because we have adapted to saying absolutely nothing about it. It's just a normal thing now. It just happens. And another thing is homosexuality or alternative lifestyles. This one has a little bit of pushback. Most definitely has a little bit of pushback. But like these sisters out here, a lot of these sisters that have a group of friends and everything, one of the friends end up being what?
It's like a certain man.
A LGBTQ. One of them. It's always that in every girlfriend group. There's always that one. It's just there, and it's a normal. It's being pushed by the black, especially the black woman. It's being pushed.
So
But it has a. Go ahead.
What does that mean?
What does what mean?
What you just said, those letters. Oh, you can't. Oh, my bad. All right, never mind. All right, okay. All right. I don't know what that means.
Technically, I guess that's really on TikTok. I found out that's really on TikTok where we can't say those things. On YouTube, we can't.
So, like I said, don't jeopardize it. My bad. We can talk about it later. So,
that one, it depends because like the script, I ain't gonna do it. I ain't gonna do it. I'm just gonna say like LGBTQ and stuff like that. Go ahead.
So it's like, sir, the Rainbow Coalition.
The Rainbow Coalition is crazy. That's actually perfect. The Rainbow Coalition. But yeah, that's something that's being pushed on us. If you could, can you get Hosea 4 and 6? You go Hosea 4 and 6. Man, I've been talking so long. Time to get in scriptures. But yeah, these are things that we have adapted to that are normal to us that shouldn't be normal to us. It shouldn't be normal. And you know the homo or the LGBTQ or the alternative lifestyles or the Rainbow Coalition is something that the oppressor is really pushing too. It's something that he's pushing on our people. You got it? Go ahead. Go ahead.
So who's reading?
Hosea 4 and 6.
I was asking who's reading.
Oh, you are.
Can I understand? This book of Hosea 4 verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Hold on. Let's stop right there. We'll break the scripture all the way down. Now, the most very important words in there is my people. The two most very important words is my people. My is a pronoun or possessive. Like it's a possessive. My people. Like those are the most important words in that scripture. Like it's describing like for you to be able to say my people, which it has to mean you chose something for it to be yours. Like you choose a car and then now you're able to call it my car. You choose somebody or something and you be like, now they're on my team. For you to be able to call it mine, it's something you have to choose. And it's the Lord saying it. It says, my people are what?
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
My people. My people. You have to choose somebody. And the Lord chose this people to be his people. It says, my people. Just because he created us all don't mean he chose us all. Lord didn't choose everybody. but he chose a certain people to be his people, and it says my people. But now we know he chose somebody. Now let's understand who these people are. Who are his people? Who are the Lord's people? Keep on going. I'll read from the top again.
Verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
Now stop right there. It says, my people are destroyed for a lack, like are destroyed. Let's stop right there, actually. My people are destroyed. Like there is a certain criteria that has to be that's right there for people or it's like there's a certain criteria that you have to fit to be able to be the Lord's chosen people. And it's first understanding that my people are destroyed. When you think of a drug dealer, what first comes to your mind? What first comes to your mind when you think of a drug dealer? Man, the first thought that came to your mind.
First thought that came to my mind.
Who do you think of?
A drug dealer?
Yeah, what do you think of a drug dealer?
I'm thinking of a paisano from Mexico with the
that's crazy.
With the pointed boots.
Oh my goodness.
With the big truck. I mean, he's completely destroyed. He's like all he's thinking about is just coming up over the downfall of our people.
Damn, that's hard. Like, hell yeah. That's either it's a Hispanic. You know what, Taza? Who do you think of first? What people do you think of first when you think of drug dealers?
Hispanics and blacks. The homies, the neighbors.
Most people would be like, "No, that's racist." But even themselves, in their own mind, they would first when they hear a drug dealer, in their own mind, they think of Black, Hispanic, or Native American. In their own mind. In their own mind. When you think of baby mama drama, who do you think of? What people do you think of when you think of baby mama drama? Go ahead.
Like certified, that's Hispanics and blacks.
Hispanics and blacks. So that's the first thing that you get. That's the first thought that comes into your mind. The first people that come into your mind is Hispanics and blacks. Hispanics and blacks. And they would say it's racist, but in their own mind, also, they're thinking the exact same thing. The exact same thing. Hispanics and blacks. Because we have the image of what? Of being destroyed. Everybody looks at us and how we live our lives, and we're destroyed according to how we live. Like we are the first people you think of whenever you think of baby mama drama or a drug dealer. That's the first people you think of. It's the first people you think of. Now, when I think of LGBT or LGBTQ, I'm thinking white people. That's what pops in my mind. I don't know about y'all.
Right.
But that's what pops up in my mind because they're the ones who created that.
That's right.
They created that and started that.
Go ahead. Sorry, sir, but in reality, they're the biggest drug dealers in the world.
Exactly. I was gonna say that, but exactly. They the biggest drug dealers on the world. It started with them.
Right.
It started with them. With the Russian mafia and all that. No, the Italian mafia. It's like the Italian mafia, all that. It started with them. With Al Capone, all them. I forget who Escobar mentioned the first time. Damn, he had said it, the first name or the first dude that ever started. I'll have to ask him again. But they're the ones who started it. They started it. I mean, they started all of it. When you think about these things, they're the ones who started these things, and we learned these things from them. Even the baby mama drama, they first started that. When they was dealing with they women would actually go against them. What was it? The flappers, I think they were called. Um, where white woman was going out and in some crazy stuff and wearing like I say unfiltered clothing.
Right.
Unfiltered clothing is what they be wearing. I don't want to say the word or like.
You're talking about during the
Right.
Prohibition era?
Yeah.
The flappers?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Those were like,
So were those a white woman?
right. Those were during the time of, if I may, that's during the time of Prohibition era when they would wear real short skirts.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, during those times. Nowadays, the white woman listen to her man. She listened to her man. But they push these things on us. They push the drug dealing on us because they don't want everybody to see the oppressor as the biggest drug dealer on earth. And he's the biggest drug dealer on earth. But I tell you, read that scripture one more time.
Come on, sir.
Not one more time. Read it again from the top.
Okay. Book of Hosea, chapter. What chapter?
4.
Chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
Now, let me ask you something. Now, who on the earth rejects knowledge? Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
Now, I mean, from this point of view, we know that the Lord is talking about my people, which He has chosen somebody or some people to be His people. And now we know those people are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the one who are truly destroyed on the earth. Those are the people who are destroyed on the earth. Now, the people who reject this knowledge is Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We reject this knowledge the most. Oppressors, they don't reject this knowledge. They know this knowledge. They know the truth and everything. But you know what they do? They try to confuse you because they don't want you in the seat that they're in. They don't want you over them. But Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, us as a people, we reject this knowledge the most. It don't even be really oppressors that coming out and fighting against us when we talk about this knowledge and the truth of the Most High. But it be Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who have the biggest problem with it. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who come up against us having the biggest problem.
So, sir.
The Lord said that we, His people, go ahead.
So, sir. On the premises that on what you're presenting right now, at least, well, not at least, but we ignore it to the point where we ignore it completely, right? At least these other nations, they make religions out of it. We just ignore it completely.
Yeah, you're right. They do.
That's all I wanted to say. So it's like I didn't mean to cut you. I just wanted to say that.
No, you 12. We absolutely ignore it completely. And then, yeah, you're right. And then we go out and we follow these other nations and their cultures and their twisted cultures. It don't even be like the Jewish man. It don't even be correct. None of it even. He tries to live the lifestyle that we're supposed to be living, but he can't even get that correct. He's not even doing that correctly, actually, because he just going off of something of his lust that he wants to do, and it's not even according to the Bible. It's not according to the Bible at all. For Black Hispanics and Native Americans, you are destroyed as a people. You the ones who are in the ghettos destroyed. You the ones at the bottom destroyed that everybody looks upon and doesn't want to be. Nobody wants to be you because they see your lifestyle and they see that you're destroyed. You think someone wants to be you, well then go and ask them to switch places with you. They're not gonna say yes. They're gonna be like, no, I ain't switching places with you. I don't want to be you. Ask an oppressor if he wants to switch the places of a black man and experience being pulled over as a black man. You're gonna say no, because nobody wants to go through that. Nobody wants to go through that. Keep on reading or read it again from the top.
Okay. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee. That thou shalt be.
My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Stop right there, right there. Look at that. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Like we are destroyed for the lack of understanding who we are. Who else is it? I mean, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are the only people who don't know who we are. Every other nation, they know who they is. They know who it is. The Jewish man, he know who he is, but he's being an imposter trying to be you. He's an imposter trying to be you, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because he's the biggest thief on the earth, stealing your culture, your lifestyle, and he has gotten away with it because nobody has questioned him. Nobody has questioned him whether he actually does what the Bible actually says. Nobody has questioned him for any of these things. Nobody has questioned him for all the children he has inappropriately touched. Nobody has questioned him for anything. We just let them slide. Nobody is questioned for all the unaliving that he has caused. Look at all the unaliving that they're causing over there. They're causing all the craziest destruction and what is America doing? America just backing them up. Backing them up. That's what they're doing. They're not going against them. They're like, But we are destroyed. We're destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Keep on going.
Oh God. I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing
the Lord said he would also reject you, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He would reject his people. It don't look like the Lord, I'm sure. You know what? Who on the earth, it looks like they're getting rejected right now? In the way that their lifestyles are happening right now, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the way our lifestyle is, it looks like we getting rejected. The Lord's chosen people getting rejected out the door. Like, we lost our priesthood. We lost everything. We lost our culture. We lost our identity. We lost it all because the Lord rejected us. And then the oppressor, he over there sitting at the very top, still at the top with all the power that he has. You would think that the Lord really with them, but the Lord's not with them. He's not with them at all. Keep on going, Tozero.
Come on, sir. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
And seeing that thou hast forgotten the laws of thy God, I will also forget thy children. Who on the earth has forgotten the Most High God's laws? Because so-called Jewish man, he ain't forget him. He knows him. He just don't follow him. But us, we forgot him. We completely forgot the Lord's laws. And now we got brothers and sisters, or brothers and sisters out here doing all the most heinous things ever. We're out here living our lives destroyed, living our lives, going out here and destroying each other. Like, think about the things we do to each other. Like I said, we got people in our family that go out and they touch one of the family members, and we ignore it. We ignore it like it's nothing. We got brothers who are drug addicts, and we ignore them like that. It's just something regular that happens. We got brothers and sisters that go out and unalive each other, and it's a normal thing. It's so normal to the point where it didn't even get shown on the news. We are the ones that are destroyed. And because we have rejected the Lord's knowledge, because we have done these things that the Lord told us not to. Read again, Tazia.
Okay. From the beginning, sir?
I will also reject. What was that? Yeah.
Okay. Seeing that thou hast forgotten the law, seeing that thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children.
The Lord said he would also forget thy children. And that's exactly what he's done here today. He's doing it to this day. He forgets our children. Our children, they get unalived. We are here living the curses. These curses prove who we are. If you go and you read in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, you'll find out who the true Jews are. Because how their lifestyle is. Because the people who break these God's laws, those are the people that are getting punished. Those are the people that the Lord has forgotten. Those are the people that are at the bottom. Those are Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. The people who are suffering right now. You know what? Give me Amos 3:2. 3:2. Because racism is definitely in the Bible.
Okay.
You got it? Tazia, go ahead.
Okay. It's the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 2. You only have I known of all the families.
Oh, hold on. Pause right there. That's another important word in the scripture. You. Now, who is you? Who is you talking about? Well, it's the same people as my people.
Right.
When the Lord was telling my people, the people that he chose, he was talking to them. He said, you. What? Keep on going.
Okay. You only have I known of all the families.
No. There's another important word right there. Hold on, Taylor. Hold on. Let's break it down slowly. You only. Hold on. You only. Does that mean everybody? Is it talking about everybody? No, he said you only. The people I chose, you only. What?
have I known of all the families of the earth.
Hey, this ain't you only have I known. But everybody else, when we come out and say that, everybody will be like, no, that's racist. That's hate. God knows everybody. God loves everybody. Scriptures speak for themselves. The Lord speaks for himself. You ain't got to put words in the Lord's mouth.
That's right.
The Lord ain't saying everybody. The Lord ain't talking about everybody.
Right.
He's pushing other nations to the side because there's only a certain people that he chose in this Bible. There's only a certain people that he knows. And those are the people that he is punishing right now. Keep on going.
Okay.
Oh, go there.
I
read it again from the top.
Okay. The book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore,
hold on, stop right there. He said, you only have I known out of all the families out of the earth. That in the earth, you are the only family that I know. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. So you got the East Indian man, you got the Chinese man, you got the Arab man, you got who else? The oppressor. You got all these other nations. Your Africans, Japhetic people, or Hawaiians. He said, out of all those families that are on the earth, you are the only family that the Lord knows.
Right.
You're the only family. So we keep on going.
Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
Who says so? Therefore, any crimes you commit, any laws that you break, he'll punish you for those things. He punish you for those crimes that you commit. He ain't punishing the other nations for the things that they do. That's why they get to live however they want to live. They get to live in power and be the greatest. They get to be at the top because the Lord said he's punishing you. He ain't punishing them. He ain't care about them. So the so-called Jewish man being in the power, it's because the Lord don't care about him. Because if the Lord cared about him, oh, believe me, he would be at the bottom right now because he is going absolutely against the Lord's laws that he put in the Bible. All these laws, he is absolutely breaking them, breaking every single one of them. He's out there being nasty with children. He is out there having gay, it's like alternative lifestyle parades. He's doing all these evil things that don't go that go against the Most High. And the Lord ain't doing nothing about it. You know why? Because the Lord doesn't care about them. The Lord don't care about them. The Lord didn't choose them. He don't care about them. But you know the people, everybody's doing the same thing right now. We are all living in one big melting pot doing the exact same thing. And if everybody was the Lord's chosen people, don't you think everybody would be at the bottom right now? Don't you think everybody on the earth would be getting punished the same way that Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans do? Because everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's going against the Lord's law, statutes, commandments. Everybody except everybody in the ISUBK. Right. We're not going against the Lord's commandments, his law, statutes, commandments. But everybody out in the world is doing the exact same thing. They having the LGBTQ parades, the LGBTQ parades. They're out there going out and being nasty with children. They're going out there and being being drug dealers. They're going out there and being alcoholics. They're going out there and doing these things that are against the Lord, and the only people that are being punished that the Lord said are blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. He said, therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities because you're the only family I know. So if the Lord knew all the families that were on the earth, he would be talking about everybody, all the families. Everybody would be getting punished right now. Everybody. But because the Lord only has a certain people that he chose, a certain nation of people that he chose, a certain people that he chose, they're the only people getting punished. They're only people at the bottom going through all the struggles. All these other nations, they ain't going through no struggle. That's why they're able to smoke weed and nothing happens to them. They're able to smoke cigarettes and nothing happens to them. They're able to pop all these pills and nothing happens to them. But when you pop a pill, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, let's believe that may be your last pill that you ever take. When you go against the Lord's laws, it may be your last time on earth. When you smoke that cigarette, it may be your last cigarette that you'll ever smoke. But all these other nations, they smoke like what, 2 packs a day. There was this one dude I used to work with, this Edomite, who would have a cigarette in his mouth every 5 minutes. Be smoking a cigarette every 5 minutes. I'm like, dang, how you not dead? Like, but they don't go through the same things you go through, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. They don't go through the same curses and punishments. You smoke a cigarette every 5 minutes, it ain't gonna last. These ain't gonna last very long. But read that one more time, Taziel.
Go. This is book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 2. You only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
For all your iniquities. We most definitely get punished for all our iniquities. For all the things we do, we get punished for them. That's why you see us having the baby mama drama, because that is a curse from the Lord. That's why you see us as drug addicts, because that is a curse from the Lord. That's why you see a lot of brothers and sisters getting touched, because that is a curse from the Lord. That is a curse from the Lord. That's why you see us at the bottom destroyed, because that is a curse from the Lord. You don't see all these other nations getting cursed. You don't see them being destroyed. And they're doing the exact same thing. Because they're not God's chosen people.
Right.
The so-called Jewish man is not God's chosen people. He's not. He's not his chosen people. Not the chosen people at all. But you know what? Actually, give me 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 54. Because this goes into what I was saying earlier. How the Lord may have made everybody, but he didn't choose everybody. He didn't choose. Go ahead. 2 Ezra 6 and 54. Like the Lord, he may have chosen. I mean, it's like he may have made everybody, but he didn't choose everybody. He didn't choose everybody to be his people.
Second Esdras 6 and 54.
Okay. 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. Oh man. No.
All right. I got it.
Go ahead.
It's the book of Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all. And the people
Now understand this. Hold on. Now we all come from Adam. We all come from Adam. And that's exactly what everybody says. We all come from Adam. We was all made, with the same blood. We was all made equal. No, keep on going.
Oh God. And the people also whom thou hast chosen.
Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on. There's a very important word in there. A very important word. And the people, not all people. It says, and the people also whom thou hast what?
Whom thou hast chosen.
Whom thou hast chosen. And there is a people that the Lord has chosen that came out of Adam. That the Lord chose. That is separation right there.
Right.
Racism. Nah. But that is the Lord is separating us right then and there. He's separating us, or Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans from everybody else. He said, "Here, look, everybody came from Adam, but you got the people that I chose that came from Adam that I'm choosing to be my people." Keep on going.
Oh God. Verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes.
Now, unto these people that I'm choosing, I made this world for them. Everything on the earth belongs to them. It's for them. All these other nations, they belong to them. The Lord made the world for Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
He didn't make it for all these other nations to be able to rule over and to be able to go out and do whatever they want to do. No, they're only able to do that right now because we being punished. That's the only reason they're able to do those things.
All right.
Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, your life is absolutely abnormal. It's unnatural because the lifestyle that you're supposed to be living is a peaceful life, a life where this place or the earth is supposed to be a paradise unto you. It's supposed to be a paradise unto you, but right now you're not in that paradise. You're not in the heaven that you're supposed to be living because you are at the bottom, in the bottom, getting punished because of our choices of disobeying the Most High God. Now, these other nations, they can go on and disobey the Most High and do whatever they want to do, and nothing's gonna happen to them. They ain't gonna get punished. They ain't gonna get acknowledged. Nothing's gonna happen to them because the Lord don't. You know what? Keep on reading.
Come on.
Because it's going to tell you about these. Now, first, hold on, Sluggy. You got these people that the Lord chose, that He separated from everybody else. He separated us. Keep on going.
Verse 56.
Go.
As for the other people, which also come from Adam.
Now, as for these people right here that also come from Adam, these people right here that why are you looking like that? But yeah, these people right here. Go ahead.
So this is one of my favorite scriptures.
Yeah, because what's going on? Yeah, as for these people that also come about him, now it's gonna get into what these people like. What's up with these people? With the other people or with the other nations? Keep on going.
Okay. Thou hast said that they are nothing.
Oh, no. They always said that they'd be like unto the other people.
They are nothing.
No, I thought everybody was equal.
They are nothing.
So I thought God loved everybody. I thought it was equality.
Please. They are nothing.
Man, ooh. Shoot, I thought that everybody was supposed to be together and special, and that everybody was God's chosen people.
They are nothing.
Ooh, these people are absolutely nothing.
Right.
Are nothing. That's why the Lord doesn't pay any mind to them. Whatever they do, so be it. They do whatever they want to do on the earth. They want to be with the tree, they can go and be with the tree. They want to be a homosexual, live an alternative lifestyle, they can go and live it. Shoot, I'm all for them living that. But for my people, we cannot do those things.
That's right.
We cannot. Because the Lord said, absolutely not. The Lord is nah. He said no. He said, I don't care, whatever those people do is whatever. Because he don't care about them. The only people that the Lord care about is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because the Lord is racist. He don't care about these other people. How Chinese people look at you. That's how the Lord, because the Chinese people, they look at you as nothing. They look at you like nothing, but they people, they help their people any way they can. That's how the Lord feels about them.
Yeah.
They're nothing to him. Absolutely nothing. That's why he doesn't care about what they do. Doesn't care anything about what they do, but he cares about everything that you do. If you breaking God's laws, you're gonna be getting punished. You're gonna be getting in trouble, like Hispanics and Native Americans. But if they let them break the Lord's laws, and ain't nothing finna happen to them. Like I said, the Lord made everybody, but he didn't choose everybody. He only chose blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Because the Lord is racist against all these other nations. The Lord only cares for you. So if you ask, is racism in the Bible? It definitely is. Racism is definitely in the Bible. And the Lord is racist against these other nations.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And the only people that he loves is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
That's right.
Keep on going.
Okay. But be like unto spittle, and has likeness.
Hold on.
So I think
They be like unto spittle. Say it again.
So I think we're lagging on our internet connection.
You call we're lagging on there?
Okay, my bad. All right.
It might be your phone tells you that phone. Remember, I was about to get that new phone because that phone.
I've been talking about everything else, man. I got you. All right.
Phone.
Okay, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I apologize. Sir.
Hey. That phone. Hey.
Yeah, it is.
But yeah, but these other nations are as of nothing but be like unto spittle. You know what spittle is? You ever like be talking and like you just like something just come flying out of your mouth, like just a little bit of spit drop. You're not so worried. You're not even thinking about that spit drop. You see it, but you don't really. You look at it at the corner of your eye. You don't really care about it. It just flies down. You be like, all right, then. You're not worried about catching it and putting it back in your mouth because you can survive without it. You can operate without it. You don't need that little piece of spit to survive and operate. As soon as it goes flying out your mouth, you ain't really cared about it. You're not worried about it, nothing. That's how the Lord feels about these other nations. And the Lord could care less if they be on earth or not. You care less. You Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the Lord cares. He cares what you do. That's why he's so quick to punish you. Because someone, shoot, who the Lord loveth, he chasteneth. He chastises the people that he loves. Listen, like even in the Christian church, they make you to believe that God loves everybody, and that if you're doing well, that the Lord loves you. But to be honest, if you're doing well and you were going against the Lord don't love you. The Lord does not love you. And that's why these other nations being in the position they are, the Lord cares nothing about them. The Lord doesn't care about them because he don't care to see them do better. That's why they're so evil. That's why you see them in tunnels doing inappropriate things to children. That's why you see them going out and having these Levitical parties, these Levitical parades. That's why you see them doing these things, because the Lord does not care about them. If the Lord truly cared about them, he would punish them to make them better. That's why he truly cares about you, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, because what you do when you go against the Lord, because the things you do, the Lord punishes you for going against him. He punishes you for being living the Levitical lifestyle. He punishes you for smoking weed. He punishes you for going out and sleeping with harlots. He punishes you for eating pork, shrimp, crab, lobster. He punishes you for doing those things because he loves you. Not these other nations. The Lord is racist against these other nations. Well, he don't care about them. He don't even mess with them. He want no dealing with them. No dealings. Because these other nations are absolutely just terrible. Is that in the scripture? Oh no, keep on going.
Gone. But be like unto spittle, and has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
They're like a drop that falleth onto a vessel. You ever watched? You ever like had a bucket of water or something? A bucket of water, and you just walking around, and little droplets are falling out. Well, without those little droplets, are you going to be able to, get? Whatever you finna do with that water, are you going to be able to accomplish the whatever task that you have or complete it? If you don't have that little bucket of that little drop of water, no, you're still going to be able to finish the task. You're going to be able to get it done. You're not worried about that little droplet. That little droplet ain't going to harm or do anything. You're still going to be able to do whatever you're doing with that bucket, whether it be pouring it onto a hot grill or, washing your car, or whether it be pouring it onto the floor. But
so like it, sir.
You're not worried. Go ahead.
On this particular scripture, I just want to give you an example. But where I'm from, we used to have to carry buckets on our shoulders, like with a stick and a bucket here and a bucket there, to go collect water, right? And we'll go collect water whenever it came, because it didn't come often. But we will all rush over.
You said rain? Whenever it rained?
No, whenever it came, whenever the people in charge
whenever.
would, yeah. So we used to go get water, right, with these sticks on our back and buckets on each side, and we used to rush that, that location, and they'll put water in our buckets, and then we would have to like go back home, run, because just in case, you can get robbed for water back over there. So sometimes, it spill a little bit, but if we made it enough to make it home, then we're home. So I relate to the scripture a lot, man. You know what I mean? So it was
You said
hectic.
sometimes spill a little bit. Is that what you said?
Yeah, like it spills out the bucket a little bit, but like you got to make it home, man. You know what I mean? Like you can't pick it up. Obviously, it's water. They get like so. Yeah,
You're not worried about the little drop that's falling out. You like,
right? Yeah,
you like, nah, I ain't even worried about that.
Or you try to make it back home and put it in the bucket, and in a bigger bucket, in a barrel. We used to put it in a barrel. And anyways, I just want to share that with you.
Yeah. Even when you like struggling for water, you're not even worried about them little droplets. You're like, well, all right. But that's how the Lord views these other nations.
Right.
He views them like that because he's racist against them. He don't care about them. He don't care about them or what they do. He cares nothing about what they do. They can go off and live the lifestyles that they want to live and go off and serve these other gods because the Lord don't care about them. But he does care about when you go out and you serve these other guys. He does care about when you go out and you eat shrimp, crab, pork, and lobster. He cares about that when you do it. When these other nations do it, he don't care about them. He doesn't care at all. Can you give me Revelation chapter 3 and verse 9?
Okay, so 3 and 9. Okay. Let me know when, Kevin. I was copying.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead and read.
This is the book of Revelations, chapter 3 and verse 9. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say,
Hold on. Because now it's saying them. Now hold on. Because now this scripture is saying them. But what them is it talking about? Who is the them that is talking about? Who is them?
them that are not his family.
We're finna find out and get into it. Yeah, them that are not his family. That's why he says them.
Okay.
You see the difference between how the Lord talks about us and about them? When he's talking to his people, he says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He didn't say they are destroyed for lack of knowledge. He said, my people. My people. When he was talking to us, he said, I only know you.
Mm-hmm.
You were speaking in you, my people.
Right.
You are the ones I know. But now he's talking about them. The people he don't know. He's like, them. Like when we and the same thing for us. Like when we speak against these other, like when we speak about these other nations, we don't be like, oh, look at my brother, no, we be like, look at them over there. Look at them as they doing that weird stuff over there. They're not the same. They're not like us.
Right.
Be like, no, they just straight weird. But when we speak about each other, we be like, nah, my brother,
Right.
my family. But keep on going.
Oh God. Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are not Jews and are not, but do lie.
Hold on. Because now it's going to get into the characteristics to tell you who them is. And it's saying, I will make them the synagogue of Satan, which do what?
Say they are Jews.
Which say they are Jews. They say they're Jews. They try to proclaim themselves as the Jews. They try to, I mean, shoot. They can try to say they're Jews all they want. You have to be a Jew. You have to have the bloodline of the Most High. You have to have the bloodline.
So I guess I'm
It's crazy because even say it again.
I was asking if I could say something.
Real quick, hold on. But even as for like our people, like even our people that didn't follow the law, statutes, commandments, you know what we would call them? We wasn't calling them Jews. We would call them what? We was called them heathens, Gentiles, because all the other nations were known as Gentiles. But when our people would go and do the same thing as the Gentiles, we'd be like, Gentiles. Yeah, you liked it like them, you Gentile. What was you finna say, Tonya?
I was gonna say, if they were the so-called Jews, they were, and even though they say they practice the Torah, they don't. There's a lot of mishaps in their practices and what they do. Include like just a little example on the attire they wear, right?
Yeah, that too.
They wear ties and yeah, you know what I mean? So you know what I mean? They wear ties and suit clothes and dress shoes. You know what I mean?
You're right.
And then they cover the crown of their head and shit. And stuff. You know. So I just wanted to mention that.
It's a whole battle. Nah, but yeah, that is true. They cover the crown of their head when the Bible tells you got to uncover the crown of your head. Right. You should have the crown of your head uncovered.
Right.
It should be uncovered.
They say. No, that was it, sir. I'm done.
Yeah, God. I say you should have it uncovered, but they have theirs covered, which is absolutely not in the Bible. Like everything they do is against the Bible. It's all against the Bible.
Right.
It's not a part of the Bible, and that's what I'm talking about. Nobody questions them if what they do is absolutely in the Bible. Like everybody questions us. And we're like, nah, what y'all doing is wrong. It's hate speech. It's not even in the Bible. But nobody questions them. Why isn't anybody questioning the so-called Jewish man? Why is anybody questioning him for the things that he does?
Right.
Why don't you question him about how he wears his clothes? Why don't we question him about why his head, his crown is covered? Why don't we question him about why they're out there having Leviticus parties when the Lord is against that?
Right.
Why don't we question them about that? We don't question them about any of these things. When none of them follow the Bible or the Quran. I don't follow any of it.
So, can I answer that?
Go ahead.
Oh shit! No, sir. Slug it.
You keep on reading. Keep on reading. Actually.
You there?
Sorry. What I was saying is, the reason why they can do that is because they stole the 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 biggest royalty and the biggest and the most sacred culture on the planet, and they convince everybody else that they are that. So now everybody else, let's, you know what I mean, like they're the ones because they put them on. You know what I mean? It's like, but yeah, they're devilish, man. And that's what devilish is like. They convince everybody that they are the ones, and that's what it's the synagogue. Well, so like I said, I'm going to complete your
No,
class.
you too long. You too. Keep on reading that scripture. Keep on reading the scripture. They explain it.
I got it. My bad. I had some people.
From which say, read it from her.
Which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
Dang, right there, look at that. They say they're Jews, but they're not. They're truly not the real Jews because they're Jewish. They try to be alike. They try to be like blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Right.
And they can't even get that right. They can't even get our culture right. They can't even get it right. They trying to be like you, but they can't be you. Because nobody can be you, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Nobody can be you. Nobody. The Lord made you to be something that all these other nations they can't keep up with. I mean, look at all the strength that you have, black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Look at all the power you have in your body, the strength, the physical things that they do not have. They don't have that. They're not able to go and dunk and do all that. Majority of them are not able to do that. They don't have the strength and the talent that you have, black, Hispanics, and Americans. Look at them. You would look at them compared to you. you got all these artists, people who are very talented who can sing. They don't have very many artists that can sing. They got to fake boost theirs up. You ever seen like an Instagram account that it has so many followers and everything, but it's like really people pushing it up, or like not people, like someone paying for it. That's how I view Eminem.
Okay.
That's how I view Eminem.
Fan base.
Because fan base, because it's in the account even that good. It's not even that good. You don't post nothing good for people to really follow, nothing really good for people to really like. It's like, now we know you paying for it. That's how I view Eminem, because his music ain't really like all that. He's not the first person I'm finna listen to. And I'm not finna listen to no Eminem. I'm not finna get in the car and be like, yeah, let's put on some Eminem, guys. Like, I'm not finna do that. Let's listen to Eminem, like what the whatever. I don't even know. Like, we're not finna listen to that. Not finna get in the car and tell you to put on no Eminem. Nah, they just hype him up because you don't. They just hype him up. He ain't even really that good. Yeah. But black, Hispanics, and Native Americans, nobody can be like you. Nobody can adapt to situations like you can. That's why I said it's a superpower, but also a curse, because nobody can adapt to the conditions like you do. These other nations, if they go through the same thing that you finna go through, or the struggle that you go through, they're finna unalive themselves because they can't live and go through the things that you go through. They can't live and go through it. Read that one more time, Tazia.
Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet, and to know that I have loved thee.
These people lie and lie and lie. Shoot, they lie so much. But the Lord is finna reveal that all. He's finna destroy that big old smoke wall that is in front of your face. You can't even see them as the liars. They say they're the real Jews, and they don't even follow any of God's laws. They say they're the real Jews. They don't do anything that the Lord tells them to do. Because really, the truth is, they're liars. They're not God's chosen people. They're not God's they're not God's favorite. No. They're liars. They're of the synagogue of Satan. And the Lord's finna take them down because of their lies. Because of their things that they have done to blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, God's true children. He is tired of seeing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans at the bottom. Seeing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, his children, be destroyed. It's time for us to come back and do exactly what the Lord said. But to answer your question, if racism is in the Bible, definitely. The racism is definitely in the Bible. The Lord is racist against all these other nations. Because the only nation that the Lord loves is the nation of Israel, which is black, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's the only nation he loves. But the Lord, he said he's going to make them come and worship before your feet. And that's exactly what happens every time we go out to camp. We go out and we preach on the streets, and some Jewish man will come and he will kiss the boots of the children of Israel, the true children of Israel. Because the Lord is showing blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that he loves us. But with that, this is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge out of the 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the Commander General Hanna. And with that, I pass the class to Officer Yakal.
This is the ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK, started out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Ma'ashra, which means tenth in the Hebrew. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund. Free will offering, not free will offering for priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. The Feast of Purim, the 14th day and the 15th day of the 12th month, Slakia. That's Thursday, March 13th, and Friday, March 14th. You can find this in the book of Esther, chapter 9, verses 20 through 31. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pant, headband, and scarf. This concludes the ISPK security announcements.
All right, brothers. Shalom Yahaba Shim Shai Barakatam to all the brothers. Shalom Al Taba Shim Shai to all the sisters. This is the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, taught on Mumless, to the Fishery Hall, New York. With that, shalom.